60 years ago, my father shared this special place with me, and with it, instilling a love for backpacking in the Sierra that continues to this day. Sadly, my father is no longer with me, and today, I'm revisiting our memories, hiking up the Copper Creek Trail to Grouse Lake. Join me as I return to that place, that treasure, that place I love so much in Kings Canyon. Hey, good morning, everybody, from Copper Creek Trailhead here in Rhodes End, Kings Canyon National Park in California. This is really an important place. A lot of people may know of Kings Canyon and Rhodes End, but Rhodes End actually is the start of a number of really important hikes in the Sierras. The Ray Lakes Loop starts here. You can also hit Ray Lakes from Onion Valley, but also this is the beginning of the Sierra High Route. And this is also the beginning of the Big Seki Loop. It's just a beautiful place. Today, I'm going to head up Copper Creek Trailhead. Copper Creek Trailhead in Copper Creek is about 5,500 feet of gain and about 8 miles to Grouse Lake, which is where I plan to camp tonight. And then I'm going to head over the divide and probably hit State Lakes, Horseshoe Lakes, Volcanic Lakes, spend a few days in, and just have a great time. So, as always, glad you're with me, and let's roll. Well, hey gang, I got about a mile and a third and about 1,000 feet of elevation in my first 40 minutes here, just before the sun came up. So at least I beat some of the heat. It gets really hot here on the Copper Creek Trail because the sun just comes right down on the trail. And so it can get like 90, 95, even 100 degrees here if you hit it too late in the day, which is why I started early. Fortunately, the weather's not too bad. I would have preferred to get a little higher up, but like I said, the weather's not too bad. So hey, having a beautiful time. What a day. What a beautiful day. You gotta look at this. Let me grab the camera. You gotta look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That's Bub's Creek. So if you head up that or down it, that's kind of heading towards the Ray Lakes Loop. If you go right from there, you go over Forester Pass, you go left, you go over Glen, you go straight, you go over Kearsarge Pass to Onion Valley. Beautiful place in there, but I gotta tell you, that's bear country. You wanna see bears? Go there. Well, hey gang, welcome to Grouse Lake. It is just beautiful up here. I love this place. Used to come up here with my dad to go fishing back when I was just a kid, 7, 8 years old. And so a lot of memories. I have a lot of memories here at Grouse Lake, and it's a beautiful place. The hike up here, though, is challenging. So it's about 8 miles and 5,500 feet of elevation. So you really got to want it. And but it's a nice trail. It's a really beautiful trail. And of course, this is a beautiful lake as well. So unfortunately, on the way up, about halfway up, my knee started barking at me. My original plan was to head a little bit further in over, I think it's Grouse Lake Pass and Goats Crest Saddle over to Glacier Lakes, Horseshoe Lakes, Volcanic Lakes. And I just have a lot of other trips planned this summer, and I don't want to chance having a more severe injury. I don't know what it is. It's probably overuse. I don't know. I mean, marching up 5,500 feet of elevation will get your attention. It certainly got my knee's attention. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this trip short. I carried in 3 or 4 days worth of food, but I'm going to make an overnighter out of it, and I'm just going to enjoy the afternoon here. In the morning, I'll take it slow tomorrow. Obviously, going downhill 5,500 feet on my knee is going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. We'll see how that works out, but I'll be very ginger on it. I'll take care of it, and hopefully we can get that thing healed up before my next trip in a couple of weeks' time. But in the meantime, it's Grouse Lake, Kings Canyon. Can't beat it. I love this place. Well, hey, gang, I'm back at you. Still at Grouse Lake. I haven't gone anywhere. The knee is not letting me go anywhere. Unfortunately, I would love to be able to walk around the lake and enjoy more of it, but I'm hobbled. Trying to speak a little bit quiet. There's quite a few people around. Grouse Lake has become somewhat popular, um, so it is what it is, right? People are certainly allowed to enjoy the lake just as much as I am. And I love this place. I mean, there's brings back so many memories for me to be here at Grass Lake, with my friends and my dad, and just it's an amazing place. And I don't know if you can see that pass back there in the back. That's called currently it's called Munger Pass. But my father and I used to hike over that pass to Kidd Lakes to go fishing, and that was before it had a name. And we used to call it Borad Pass. But anyway, that's the way to Kids Lake out there. Um, I had hoped to stay up here for a few more days and stay here until the 4th of July and avoid all of the standing in lines and the traffic and everything that goes along with the 4th of July. But that's not going to happen. I'll be hiking out tomorrow. Um, you know, I just think about this wonderful national park that I'm in, and what better way to celebrate the 4th of July and the 250th anniversary of our country than to be in a national park and this beauty and this pristine nature. It's just, you know, hard to describe. Um, and, at least I'm up here now. And unfortunately, I won't be spending the 4th of July up here. I'll be back in the city with all you folks standing in line buying barbecue. So, whatever. It's still good stuff. Still going to enjoy it. And in the meantime, going to let the knee rest here tonight, and hopefully I get up in the morning and it's in better shape so that the hike out isn't too painful. And then we'll spend the next couple of weeks doing a little bit of rehab, and we'll get back on the trail. Good morning, everybody. Gonna speak softly. I got neighbors that are still sleeping. So I had a pretty good night's sleep. Um, got a little bit chilly last night. I expected that, so I brought my heavier jacket. But yeah, it was a great evening. The knee was really bad last night. I could hardly walk around camp. It was pretty rough. I was a bit worried about walking out today. But this morning it feels a lot better. It's not great, but if I can get down to the car and have it feel like this, then I'll feel pretty optimistic about the next couple of weeks and getting back on the trail. Excuse me. But it was unfortunate that this trip got cut short, but it was still beautiful. It's still beautiful to be up here, and there's nothing better than being up in the Sierra and a hot cup of coffee in the morning in the Sierras, right? Made it back to the main trail here. The cross country between the trail and Grouse Lake is a little bit tedious. There's trail here and there, used trail here and there, but it's pretty messy. And somebody with a bad knee, it's pretty rough. So I took it slow, and I got here without any further damage, which is really great. The knee is feeling better than it was last night, so I'm going to take it slow going down the hill here. And fingers crossed, when I get to the car, it's in decent shape, and just a little bit of rehab, and we'll be back on the trail. Let's roll. Well, hey gang, we're on the final 1,500 foot of descent and all the switchbacks down to the car. So let me take this opportunity to say thank you for joining me on this adventure. I appreciate you checking out a place that means so much to me and has a special place in my heart. So thank you. And until next time, take care.